You also said, interesting line, that improvisation helps you learn about the character. Uh, can you explain that? So, like, through maybe playing with the different ways of saying the words, or the different ways to bring the words to life, you get to learn about yourself, about the character you're playing.
It can be helpful. But improv is, I'm such a big believer in the writing and in serving the writing and doing the words the writer wrote. That improv for me, unless you're just doing like comedy, and like, I mean, I love improv, and in comedy, it's brilliant. So much fun to watch people just come up with something right there. But that's where you're looking for laughs, and you're specifically in a little scene that's being created. But I think improv has had value. But I have not experienced it as much in doing plays, as I have sometimes in doing film, where you'll start off rehearsing, and a director may say, "Let's just go off book and see what happens." And I've had moments in film where someone went off book, and it was terrifying. There was a scene I had in Glengarry Glen Ross where the character I play has fucked something up. It's just screwed something up. And Pacino is livid. And so we had this scene where Al is walking like this, and the camera is moving with him, and he is shooing me a new asshole. And in the middle of the take, Al starts talking about me. "Oh, Kevin, you don't think we know how you got this job? You don't think we know whose dick you've been sucking on to get this part in this movie?" And I'm literally like, I don't know what the hell is happening, but I'm reacting. We got to the end of that take. Al walked up to me and he went, "Oh, that was so good. Oh my God, that was so good. Just so you know, the sound, I asked them not to record. So you have no dialogue. So it's just me. Oh, that was so good. You look like a car wreck."
Yeah.
And I was like, "Yeah." And it was actually an incredibly generous thing that he gave me so that I would react.
Oh, wow. Did they use that shot? Because
That's
you
the
were in
take.
shot.
It was my close-up.
Yeah. Yeah.
And yeah, that's the take.
That was an intense interaction. I mean, what was it like, if we can just linger on that, just that intense scene with Al Pacino?
Well, he's the reason I got the movie. A lot of people might think because Jack was in the film that he had something to do with it. But actually, I was doing a play called Lost in Yonkers on Broadway. And we had the same dresser who worked with him, a girl named Laura. It was wonderful. Laura Beatty. And she told Al that he should come and see this play because she wanted to see me in this play. I was playing this gangster. It was fun part. So I didn't know Pacino came on some night and saw this play. And then like 3 days later, I got a call to come in and audition for this Glengarry Glen Ross, which of course I knew as a play, David Mamet's play. And then I auditioned. Jamie Foley was the director, who would eventually direct a bunch of House of Cards. Wonderful, wonderful guy. And I got the part. Well, I didn't quite get the part. They were going to bring together the actors that they thought they were going to give the parts to on a Saturday at Al's office. And they asked me if I would come and do a read-through. And I said, "Who's going to be there?" And they said, "Well, so-and-so and so-and-so and so." And Jack Lemmon is flying in. And I said, "Don't tell Mr. Lemmon that I'm doing the read-through. Is that possible?" And they were like, "Sure." So I'll never forget this. Jack was sitting in a chair in Pacino's office doing the New York Times crossword puzzle as he did every day. Like this. And I walked in the door and he went, "Oh, Jesus Christ. Is it possible you could get a job without me? Jesus Christ. I'm so tired of holding up your end of it. Oh my God, Jesus." So I got the job because of Pacino. And it, I was It was really one of the first major roles that I ever had in a film. And, to be working with that group.
Yeah, that's like one of the greatest ensemble casts ever. We got Al Pacino, Jack Lemmon, Alec Baldwin, Alan Arkin, Ed Harris, you, Jonathan Pryce.
Mm.
It's just incredible.